So we've just been talking about this intention of extension or extending ki or whatever labels we want to start putting on these things. And these are exercises for people to start to experience it. And at first you're going to be questioning, is it working? Am I using muscle? And then one day you go, oh, that felt easy. And that's the pivot point of, oh, hang on, maybe there's something else, something a little different. And what I'm asking you is don't believe me at all. Question it, explore it, but play with it. That's how you learn it. You can't learn what I know, but you can learn what you learn. So two-handed grip. Okay? So this particular exercise, it's a good one because you're pretty much dominated by the other person's presence, if you like. And again, we could use physical. There's all these really physical ways to get in here and do stuff. That's perfectly valid as well. But for today's little exploration and playtime, I'm going to ask you to roll your shoulders. Yesterday we talked about rolling the shoulder, not so much back, but rolling it in the ball joint of your shoulders, both sides, and allowing the weight to drop down into your elbows. And Ray should already feel that suddenly now things are changing down here. The next thing we want to do from here is find that the ground has more power than my arm. So there's a little rotation in my stomach, a little tightening on my stomach, realigns the last vertebrae just above my hip, which allows my hip to do a little Aiki-Age, little upward curve. That upward curve is what's starting to steal his structure. Okay? Now the rest of it comes from the ground. And then my extension through, we've just been talking. And now suddenly his structure wasn't quite as strong as he thought it was. So that's about a good, it's a firm grip, but it's not a blocking grip at this stage. It's just firm grip. That allows me to learn. That allows me to say, oh, I'm pushing in the arm, or I'm rotating through and down. I'm going to rotate that hip up. You can feel the change. My feet now are going to generate the extension up through. And now his posture's gone. And then, of course, from here we can start going into whatever else we want to explore. But for this point, this small point of the journey, I'm just asking you to try to feel that change in him through me. And then we'll just take structure from here. As you get more and more proficient with each other and you're more comfortable, he can start to come a little bit more on top and block it a bit more. But this is once you've understood what you're trying to find, because if you do this one straight away, your brain goes into this doesn't work and you stop exploring. So when he's over the top, for any of those that would like to go to this level, really hit that wall. I can feel that I've hit that stop button. But it's through the releasing of my shoulder, and my knees now have to come in a little bit more to extend up through his centre core and take his body structure. Okay? How does that feel?
I feel something, but I also feel nothing. Yeah, it's not generated through here, but it's generated through me, if that makes sense. Yeah, and maybe the word energy is, Sensei's energy is coming onto me and lifting me from my hips, not from here necessarily. That's how I feel.
You can call it energy or intention. My intention is to go through this person, or whatever we're looking for, but it's an exploratory game of awareness. That's what I'm going to label it for you guys to play with.